Hello and good morning, like ghouls, ghosts, and goblins bumping about in the night this morning. Trying to wake up here. Well, that was weird. Ooh. So what we got going on for this morning? Well, that is the mystery we're going to solve. I have a few things up my sleeve. I was just thinking around with some stuff last night while I was watching Resurrection, a Biohazard Story, and that was quite a surprise. I expected something. I don't know what to expect. Oh, Resurrection, like, you know, somebody was coming back that the fans adored. And I think it's pretty fresh, so try to avoid spoilers. And it's on YouTube. I'll post a few links to help people find it. So I can pull this up. Silent Air, Silent Air. We all like silence, so silence is a horror fans reprieve. From all the noise of the world. I got this up last time. Today's pondering question is, what is horror about these days? The answer might surprise you. All right. And this worked perfectly last week. It just popped right up. Look at that. I just drew this together. Everything that's going on with horror in 2026. What you won't see is books, board games. It's mostly video games and movies right now. But there are emerging number of board games, Kickstarters, games found, what have yous. And I am currently working on one right now. I don't know if I can pull it up on the fly. Um, Let me see if I can do that real quick. Oops. I'm not allowed to do that. Where'd it go? It's disappeared on me. That's weird. Get back here. There you are. Found you. And leave that up. Trying to be an early bird, but it's not hasn't been working out lately. Trying to think of anything I can talk about while I'm doing this. I watched Resurrection of Biohazard Story. The look on the list here. Where's that one? Where is it? Where is it? Mortuary Assistant. And I don't believe it's on here, but it was BODYCAM. Yeah, we get that. This isn't right. I think of this one. I think. Yeah. A body cam comp picture. I did. So I just pull that bad boy in here. Oh, look at that. Slippy down the corner here. Next to Scream 7, which I have not seen yet. If you want to know the big spoiler, IGN posted it on X because people that stay home and watch digital don't matter. Not really much of a spoiler, but like we knew without knowing. Anyway, Scream 7's on streaming. Check it out. So what I want to do is design a chart. And this is something I've been working on throughout the week. Ooh, what is this? That looks cool. Goosebumps. Terror in Little Creek. I want to get an image here. The thing about the horror genre for me is hard to give it a number from 1 to 10. I'm making my own scale. Da-ba-boom. I'll show you what this scale looks like. Anybody see that? So War of the Worlds, Mercury Theater, on the air, October 30th, 1938. Explain why in a minute. Here's Goosebumps, Welcome to the Dead House, issue 1. Those would be my scale. Bottom, top. If anybody's familiar with the 1938 audio recording of War of the Worlds, it was amazing and a bit of a disaster, to say the least. And quite possibly the scariest thing known to man, humankind. When you're talking about an alien invasion on the radio and you're not telling anybody that it's not real. Oops. And there's very few examples where fiction caused chaos. I think The Exorcist being another one. Cracked voice, right on cue. Yeah, this is my simple scale. I got some text here. So it's hold on a minute, let me get these up. This list is subject to change. I'm just spitballing stuff. Do I have any creepy text? I don't think any of my text said to re-download. What's this one? Yeah, let's go with that. Not bad. Okay, these are under my head. There. And we got four types of horror. Body, cosmic slasher, zombies, religion, slow burn, supernatural, Oscar awards, psychological, found footage, limited scenes, creature features, classic monsters. And the limited scenes, if I were to do a quick search on that, hello, Poisonous Oil Field, how you doing? Hope you're having a good morning this Tuesday. All right, so a limited scene horror movie is a horror movie where it takes place in a minimum limited amount of settings. And the best example that's usually given is Buried with Ryan Reynolds. It's really good. I recommend. I recommend all the horror movies. Just go watch them. Go watch them all. And you put these in a folder. Let's hide that for now. You can look at these. So, what is a term for a movie with limited scenes? If there isn't one, that's what I'm going to call it. Okay, so AI says A movie with limited scenes is referred to as a bottle episode. That is awesome because the show is called Unbottled. Love it. Love it. We're using it. That is perfect. All right. So now what I can do, get the most recent movies I watched. Like so. 3 Mortuary Assistant. BODYCAM. And Resurrection. Now, I can get these small enough, but not hard to see. This is a work in progress. They do need a movie ahead. All right. So why don't we get two? I'm a professional. So we got the high points and low points of horror. Goosebump stuff. War of the Worlds audio from 1938. So we got Mortuary Assistant, which is religious theming, demonic stuff, cultists, trying to purge evil. We get BODYCAM, found footage. Resurrection would be not on here. Oh, zombies. Biohazard. Kind of like a creature feature. Like a mutated people. But there is another one. The letter B. For B horror. Not exactly Oscar-worthy stuff, but indie. It's an indie movie. Really good. As I said before, the highlight of the Mortuary Assistant would be the one demon guy with the kooky grin face. BODYCAM, I kept falling asleep. The resurrection was like, it had a lot of good moments. They all had their fancy graphics, I guess. Resurrection used some physical made stuff, which is pretty cool. I like that. They're all in the middle. Not exactly world changing stuff like War of the Worlds, and more I think the toughest one to watch here would be BODYCAM. Makes you feel a little uneasy, a little on edge. Mortuary Assistant and Resurrection are both video game movies. And video game movies are a bit of a tough nut to crack. I think the best one running right now is Super Mario and Sonic for video game movies. But they're not horror. And there's Resident Evil with Alice, Silent Hill. Those would be more the Alice Resident Evil will be more action. Ugh. I feel like if I talk more, my voice would improve, but it's not. I'm trying to. That's horrible. But yeah, as you can see by the image at the beginning or the thumbnail, Resurrection was good enough to make the thumbnail. Oh, shoot. Yeah. This is the scale I will be using. So, see if I can do this off the top of my head. So right now, the highest ranking B movie I would give to Resurrection, because it's the only one I'm currently thinking about. Body horror. Current King is right in the tip of my head. I think you all know what I'm thinking. Substance. Cosmic would be The Thing, obviously. Obvious. I'm going to give Terrifier the slasher. Zombies, I'm going to give it to I just want to say the very first one with George Romero, but we got more exciting ones to watch. Uh, for me, it would be uh, man, I'm not doing so well right now. Maybe I get the streaming jitters. I'm gonna give Reanimator to Zombies. Religious, I'm gonna go. I think it would have to be The Exorcist. Slow burn. Oh. Though I have been thinking about this a little bit, and a movie that kept popping in my head was Sling Blade. What's his face? And you wouldn't think so, but a murderer goes to the psych ward, gets out of the psych ward, puts around town for a little bit, sees a family in distraught. One thing after another, he takes care of it. Back to the psych ward. And the build up to that is amazing. Like, I wouldn't really even expect it. But if you don't want to count Sling Blade, then you probably count some of M. Night Shyamalan. But he's more twisty than slow burny. My pick is Sling Blade. The most popular slow burn movies. Who doesn't want a Space Odyssey is a good one. Oh yeah, let's go Rosemary's Baby. 1968. Roman Polanski's paranoia-driven horror builds paranoia in a New York apartment with everyday unease turning sinister. So yeah, let's go Rosemary's Baby. Oh, it wasn't even under horror? Iconic slow burn classics. Slow burn horror. We got Hereditary, Midsummer, The Witch, Alien, The Invitation. I have seen all those and I like them all. Ooh. There's a lot of talk about Hereditary. Ari Aster's family trauma unfolds into devastating supernatural horror, praised for his slow escalating of grief and dread. I'm gonna do that one for Supernatural. The Invitation was exciting. The dinner party thriller. I'm gonna write these down while I'm talking. The Body was Substance. Cosmic. The Thing. Slasher was Terrifier. Zombie was Reanimator. Exorcist for Religion. Slow Burn, Rosemary's. Maybe Supernatural. supernatural TV show. Oscar awards, weapons, psychological, found footage. Well, for found footage, I would like to go creature feature Jaws. Classic monsters would be Creature from Black Lagoon. Which by now we know that it's a deep one that serves the almighty Cthulhu. Or just the cosmic old ones in general. For limited scenes or bottle episode, I'm giving that one to I'm giving it to the buried tens on here. The lock is Tom Hardy alone in the car at the tire road time. Carnage. Two couples meet to discuss their children's fight. Hateful Eight. Ditto with Andre. Ooh, 10 Cloverfield Lane, Lighthouse. I think I might give it to the Lighthouse. The 12 Angry Men's probably the highest. 1957, Rope. 1948, Rear Window. 1954, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. 1966, Sleuth. 1972, Lock. 2013, Buried. 2010, Carnage. 2011, Hateful Eight. 2015, My Dinner with Andre. 1981. Oh yeah, Invitation, Cloverfield, Lighthouse, Circle. Circle's good. Exam. I like all these. Bottle episode is actually one of my upper subgenres, next to zombies and cosmic. The body's up there too. I might give it to Lighthouse, but no. Trying to think of This is one I watch all the time. And no, I don't remember the name. Because the names do not register here. I'll have this updated for next week too. Come on. I'm looking for this. It's bugging me. I don't know how to navigate this thing. There it is. I get excited. So this is one I think everyone should see. I watch this movie a lot. This is a honorable mention. I think the bottle episode will go to Lighthouse. I want to give found footage to. Is it Troll? Yeah. The Panic Room has a lot. Hits all the right notes. Makes you feel like you're there. Great cast. It's just so chilling. And you can't go wrong. What year was it? 2002? Jodie Foster, Kirsten Stewart, Forrest Whitaker. Yep. Yeah, go check it out. You can find it. This is one of my most watched DVDs back in the day. So where can I watch Panic Room, you ask? Pluto TV, Fubo TV, Philo, YouTube subscription, Google Play subscription, Apple TV subscription, Fandango subscription, Amazon Prime subscription. Might be on HBO Max. Looks like Nicole Kidman was supposed to do Panic Room but left. Who knew? Yeah, I can't really say if anything's good or bad. I can't say it's not scary. I can't say, it's a waste of time. In the case of, every piece of media, you're giving it a chance. And there's no way that you're experiencing the story and there's a part that you don't enjoy. There's always at least one part. And if I may, I would like to share a piece of Resurrection. I actually remember the timestamp in my head. I didn't have to write it down. And it was right. Actually, you know what? I don't think I can show it because this is a spoiler. It's like the spoiler. But it was really good. It made me laugh. It was awesome. I liked it a lot. Great cast. Love the monsters. I think the beginning hit really, really hard. Like you didn't know what was going on. You wanted to know. It's pretty good. I'm trying to go a little bit longer than an hour today, but I don't think I can. Rough. Yeah, the star of this week is Resurrection, a Biohazard Story. Go check it out. Check out Mortuary Assistant and BODYCAM if you like. Let me move. As far as the scale goes, it'd go like so. Even though BODYCAM made me fall asleep. Horror headlines for this week. Xbox Game Pass adds AAA horror game with very positive reviews. Scream 7 just pulled off a box office first for the long-running horror franchise. Netflix's next new 8-part psychological horror streaming next. The Haunting of Hill House. Lily Reinhart led R-rated horror movie. It's respectable reviews. That'll be seen here. Let's see if I can get a highlighter. Bigger than that. There we go. What was it? I know I have it here. That one. Blow it up. Forbidden Fruits. Which movie? Classic Monsters. I have not seen that one. There's a lot of things on here I haven't seen or played. Why is horror TV so complicated right now? Kevin Bacon's forgotten 1999 horror movie still rivals The Sixth Sense. Psychological horror's comeback is a sign of the times. Inside Orlando's Atomic Horror. Something very bad is going to happen on Netflix. I think so too. 1,000 Women in Horror. That's on Shudder. If you want to check it out. New Netflix horror by Stranger Things creator. Why is horror TV so complicated right now? Look into the survival horror movie. 96, Scream outlined 3 simple rules to follow. Never have sex, never drink or do drugs, and never, under any circumstances, say, I'll be right back. Why? Because he won't be back. That was 20 years ago. I don't know if I can read all this. The highlights. Yeah, Netflix thrillers, A24, Our House horror films. Something very bad is going to happen. If you find a loophole, please let me know, because spoiler alert, no one does. So it's an article for something very bad is going to happen. I imagine I'll be missing a lot of horror movies because of Netflix. The Welcome to Derry. I should probably watch through that. Huh? See where it goes on my scale. I think there was one thing I want to address. Uh, Images are better, right? So let me just get an image. This was last Friday's Friday Night Tights. As you can see here, no, I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan, but I am a big FNT fan. There's a panel for last Friday, including Razor Fist. And here's some two faces that you might know. I don't recollect. Stephen Colbert and Peter Jackson talked about a new Lord of the Rings movie, I think. And see in the corner there, He was putting down his fan favorite book prop from Lord of the Rings. And the thing that bugs me about this is that I come here to watch these guys go down the board. These are the people I like to watch and listen to. Chad has an interesting Twilight opinion, but it doesn't make me not like him. I don't know too much about these two guys at the end, but they're cool. Great additions. Or Black Garrett's not really there most of the time. He's been behind the scenes. And then we got these two guys. Who are trying to be like these guys over here. And they're not appealing. These guys are not fun to watch or listen to. And there's many reasons to why that might be. Anyone familiar with Stephen Colbert and his reputation? Not good. It's not good for the people on FNT or the people who watch FNT. Would not like Stephen Colbert opinions on anything. But, you know, Peter Jackson, King Kong. I watched King Kong. Great monster flick. But they're not going to be sitting down like the rest of the FNT panel and be entertaining. They're going to be entertaining in a way that's, you know, not FNT. That's as simple as I can put it. If you were to have a panel of movie directors and comedy co-hosts, which you do, you get the TV shows, and they're all pretty much canceled because they're late at night. Nobody wants to watch them. They haven't been entertaining. They don't provide any in-depth discussion. When I watch this video, I see lies, deception, a paycheck. I don't feel good around them. I don't feel good watching them. I don't feel like I'm their audience. They don't make me feel welcome. Unlike FNT, Friday Night Tights. And they're not really horror fans. There's a few that play Resident Evil. I've watched those streams. Good stuff. But I'm not really watching them because they don't like what I like. I watch them because I like them. I like what they say. They make me feel welcome. I like being in the chat box. I just have to type. I don't have to talk. I lose my voice. I don't have to look at a camera and suffer. Even though I like a good suffering. Which, by the way, front and center here. Hey. Hellraiser Revival. It's gonna be awesome. I got the collector's edition. Do an unboxing. I'm gonna do my first playthrough on medium. And if all ends well, I might try to speedrun. Even though I'm not doing so well on the video game front. My chest was doing funny things last week. I don't know where it was from. But I didn't think streaming would be so hard. On my mind, in my body and my soul. Oh, shoot. All right. I managed to get about an hour and a half, so let's do the two things I got for here are what I'm most excited for. Sinking City and Hellraiser. Everything else is just fog. I haven't played or watched a lot of this. It's April, so we have Cthulhu and the other one's here. I know it's here. Where's Waldo? Occultist and Cthulhu will be in April. I'll try to play those. Anything that's on YouTube or Shudder, I'll add to my chart. Gotta talk about it a little. Everything else is going to be missed. Obviously, I can't buy every video game here. Anything that isn't announced or has a date won't be on here. But there's a lot of stuff over here that does not have a date currently. Especially the two up in front. Ooh. Ugh. See, this is why I call myself 6 feet under. 6 feet under a ton of weight. A ton of stress, a ton of obligations, a ton of life. That's where the name comes from. Struggle for enjoyment. Fun. Experiences. Final thoughts. Watch horror if you like it. If you don't like it, that's fine. It's not for everybody. I love all the elements of horror. Just my thing. I grew up with it. I found it relatable. I like to be scared. My stress comes from streaming. I don't like being seen. I don't like being seen or heard. And the last article didn't really touch up on what's going on with horror. Oh, you look at these thumbnails and there is variety. Probably hit every subgenre with one of these titles. Let's see. Body horror, Hellraiser, cosmic horror, The Sinking City 2, slasher, psycho killer, yep, Halloween, zombies, obviously, obvious, quarantine zone. There's another one. Return of the Living Dead. Religious. There's a lot of religious here. I would even say 28 Days Later was highly religious. More of a cult movie. Uh, Evil Dead Burn. Slow Burn. Remothered. Project Songbird. I watched that. I watched somebody stream that game and it was not, there was no hook. The atmosphere was there, puzzles, but it just couldn't bring you in. After Lights Out. Occultist would be another religious one. Cthulhu would be cosmic. Supernatural. Probably see some of that here. Blood Mall Part 2. Umagari. Very cosmic, psychological. Found footage. BODYCAM. Bottle episode. I don't think there is one here. All right. Oh, if you see it pointed out. I'm curious to see where Silent Hill Townfall, like what areas that's going to take place, because it could just be a single area. We don't know. But what about I can't read it. Is it Ready or Not 2? Didn't the first one just take place in a house? I recall. Pretty sure it did. Creature features. Oh yeah. Any creature features stirring about? Obey the voice. Hellborn. Bride. Probably not. Horde Kill gives me Scorn vibes. And I am a huge Scorn fan. Loud and proud. 100%. And 100% the game too. Creature feature, Blood Maw Part 2. Classic monsters. Bride. Zombies. Werewolves, vampires. I'm very excited for Ale. But it doesn't want to seem to come out. We got a trailer of it. Not much else. All right. Well, I hope they didn't hurt your ears too much. I hope it was visually pleasant. If not, I enjoy good suffering of my audience. Coming up, Biohazard, Bioshock. Same thing. Bioshock continues. No new titles coming out till mid-April. Again, Cthulhu and Occultist. We got Resident Evil Requiem DLC coming. I will stream that. I tried the Dying Light Restored Lands update. I wonder if that's what gave me heart problems, because I was trying to play on brutal One Life. Did not get very far. Kind of stressed me out. I would try again off stream. I think there it is. Heart attack. Live. Heart attack live. Yeah. I want that sick voice. That makes my voice really deep. I'm gonna talk like a man. One final note on Resurrection. I would like to shout out Greg Smith as Barry Burton. I felt it for the entire movie. If we ever get another Barry Burton, I do not think it will be like Greg Smith. I'm sorry if I get your name wrong. Pretty sure this one was on the credits. Yeah, shout out to Barry Burton. All-star. Expect updates to the list weekly. Expect this weekly. And expect this weekly. Board game review. Oh, yes. That's what I forgot. I'll pull that up next week. Put a note. Promote board game. There we have it. Thank you for popping in today if you wanted to check it out. I'm really enjoying the stream, even though I'm struggling. I hope you could struggle with me. This is part of the bottle. This is the bottle I'm trying to unbottle. Gotta get it out. Get out. Scalpel. Just kidding. Have a good week. Peace.